Hello, this is Dr. Helen. We all know everyone was born differently. Some people was born so strong kids, when they go older, they can eat everything like a horse without any digestive system problems. But another person is totally different, even though within the same families. And also within the same families, one kid go to school can achieve high academically without put great effort, but the others, doesn't matter try how hard, they still cannot master all the class as a top student. Of course, some people can master fine skill very easily, but the other just cannot. Is all genetic define all those? Actually, not totally. Because most of these conditions actually was defined by three factors. Number one, the age of your parents. Number two, the health condition of your parents. Of course, number three, how close age among the siblings. At the previous videos, we discussed what is the best fertility age for a woman. It's between the 21 to 28. Of course, the health condition is very important. If parents is very healthy, especially mother, even though a little bit older, still okay. Children have a lot of essence when we're born with a strong body constitution. Of course, parents' health condition is a very important factor. Also, what kind of medication or substance abuse during the pregnancy play a lot important role for the people's health. Definitely in medical fields, we see some children, when they become adult or become teenagers, start to have a lot of emotion problems and tend to have physical or mental disorders because parents during the pregnancy has problems with substance abuse. Or some parents during the pregnancy has medications or certain medical condition have to take a lot heavy medication. The last question I need to explain more is, the more kids you have, the youngest one always have the weakest of body constitution. And especially between the children's, their age too close, the youngest one always have health or mental performance problems too. Of course, not everyone. I just say more chance. During my practice, sometimes interview many patients. I just wonder why they're so young, start to have infertility problems, or at a young age start to have degenerative disorder. I really cannot explain how, but after interview them to check what is the mother's age or how close they are younger than sister or brothers, I found it out there's a lot coordination related to what the number of children and how close you are to your brother or sisters. That means you only have less than 1 year younger than your previous sister. That means your mother body never fully recovered and got pregnant again. So you have a weak body constitution, and then that kind of case for some reason compared with their older brother and sisters, academic performance or physical performance always a little bit behind than your older brother or sisters. I have a case, a young in the middle 30s lady come to the office because she had infertility for many years. Also, always have insomnia, anxious anxiety, and looked at spine. have mild degenerative disorder at a very young age. And then after interview, I discovered she is number 14 case. And all her immediately older brothers and sisters just 1 year or 0 year older. That means the mother's body never rests to restore more essence before to get another pregnant. So she's the weakest case. Vision decline and hearing has problems at a very young age. That is not defined by genetic. Actually, it's by the energy, the essence when mother gave birth to her or during the pregnancy. Academically, I really do not think a lot of doctors will say that because nobody conducts that kind of study yet. Of course, traditional Chinese medicine believe everything is energy. Mother's best birth energy or fertility energy between the 21 to 28, and the mother gave a lot his kidney essence to a child during the pregnancy. After the child was born, take about 2 to 3 years, get pregnant again. That is the best way because body at least needed 2 years to regenerate a birth energy. So that means if you have 14 or 15, even more children, the mother never has enough time to regenerate the birth energy. I mean the fertility energy. If there's not too much of a fertility energy or mother's kidney essence energy to share the newborn baby, the baby's body constitution is weakness. Weakness body will not have a good mental activity according to Chinese medicine. If we sit back to watch nature, you will find the same thing. I remember one time I went to a friend's yard. They have a beautiful peach trees. One branch only have 2 peaches. The 2 peaches is huge and big. Another branch have 15 of them, but no one of them, especially the bottom one, is small, not edible. The same thing, if you ever have a hen, in the first spring, when the hen lays eggs, the egg inside is all full. As the whole summer to fall, and the eggs actually only half full. Of course, the same thing with the human. If you do not nourish body, do not give body enough time, you continue have childbirth. The youngest one always have a weaker body constitution. So it's very important for pregnant women have a good nutrition, plenty of resting and sleep. Try to avoid all the chemicals. Also, according to Chinese medicine, so how the mother feels happiness will impact the emotion of the fetus. 1,000 years ago, there's a book in traditional Chinese medicine suggests women during the pregnancy should go to the park to look at the beautiful peacock and listen to the beautiful and soothing water flow. That all suggests both physical and emotional well-being of the pregnant woman have a great impact on the future health of the child. However, for every one of us, we cannot decide our self-destiny the way we're born, but definitely we can advocate our own health. If we were born a weak body constitution, we had to really take care of ourselves, know what we can do, what we cannot do, and build a very regular, healthy lifestyle. At school or colleges, Sometimes we really cannot compete academically in the normal standard, but you can find your own passion for arts and literature. Kids with weak body constitution or imbalanced organ tend to have anxious, anxiety, some kind of sadness and depressed feeling, or panic attack. However, try to find help from counselors. Make sure open-minded, not isolated. Everything, try to listen or focus on the positive aspect of everything. Anxiety will happen when you try to participate in something that never happened. So focus at this moment. Also try deep breathing or meditation. That will erase your anxious anxiety. And lastly, try to figure it out what kind of body constitution, a body type you are. So eat food to balance your body and emotion. Body without a mistake can give you simple guidance to find out what kind of body constitution you are and what kind of food you should eat to balance your body type. You can find the Body Without a Mistake on Google, Amazon, and Apple iTunes. Hello, this is Dr. Helen. Let's get happiness and wellness together.